What's going on, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. I gotta be honest with you, I'm in a great mood right now. And the reason I'm in a great mood is I thought I had a huge problem with the rear of this truck that turned out to be nothing. I love that. So here's the quick story. Recently, I've been driving home from work every day, and I had my radio turned down because I've been listening for that whistle in the belt to see if it's still there, which we will go over at the end of this video. And I've been hearing some sort of a banging coming from the back. And the three things I thought it was right away was one of the TRD Pro shocks was going bad, maybe a leaf spring was starting to come loose a little bit, or the TRD sway bar was starting to loosen up and rattle. And it was a consistent bang. Every time I went over any kind of bump, it would just be, you know, a sound, even little bumps. So I took it out on the highway and checked it out. Like I said, every single bump you would hear it, and it felt like it was getting worse and worse and worse. So, you know, it's kind of like one of those things when you have a little itch on your hand and you look up WebMD and it tells you you'll be dead in 3 days. You know, I was thinking the worst. So I went out back and looked around and checked everything out, and everything looked like it was in good order. So let me show you what it was. It's the bed liner. That's what it is. This is what I've been hearing. Every time you go over bumps, it makes that sound. It starts to rattle because it's not fastened back here at all. That's all it was. So if you have this problem, the cheapest and quick fix for it, you could get some like Gorilla Glue double-sided tape and kind of put it here throughout the bed liner on the edge to maybe hold it down, maybe up on the sides, because it really just isn't fastened back here at all. This whole run is free. And if you go and stand up in the bed, you can actually feel that it doesn't sit flush with the truck either. So that would probably be the cheapest option right there, just to put some double-sided tape. So out of the 5 Tundras I've had, all five of them have had drop-in bed liners, but only one truck was the drop-in bed liner installed correctly, and that was the 2014. And I didn't have a problem with that at all. It was secure all the way around. It was connected to the bed at the edge, like where we saw the problem here, with no problem. But all other 4 Tundras, bed liner has been no good. So moral of the story with that, get a spray-on. The spray-on is not that much more expensive than a drop-in, so you might as well spend the extra money for the peace of mind. And for the guys on my live stream that always have something negative to say about my bed divider, that was one of the reasons I was able to diagnose this problem. What we did is we moved this up further, and I ended up putting a bunch of weight right here on the edge to keep this all the way down, and there was no bouncing at all. So bed divider for the win in this video. All right, before I let you guys go, I just want to give you a little update on my belt/pulley issue we've been having in the truck the past couple months. Still haven't gotten it taken care of. I mentioned this a few times on other videos and live streams. When it goes up for service in late April, early May, I'll have them look at it, but it's very inconsistent. I actually haven't heard it in a while. The truck's running fine. Actually, the reason I was able to hear this issue in the rear of the truck was because I was listening for that belt whistle. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the past few months, I was getting a weird whistle coming from the engine bay. I will look back in my videos right now and put up a clip of the sound, so check that out. But like I said, it's very inconsistent. So what we'll do is we'll start the truck up real quick and see if we hear it. So not a bad start to a Wednesday for me at all. Problem in the rear is no big deal. I could get that taken care of in 2 seconds, and we're not getting the belt whistle. But like I said, when it goes up for service in late April, early May, we will still get it looked at and taken care of if there is an issue. But until then, we're good to go. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 @gmail.com. I am off to go play golf, so I will see you guys later.